So, Love is Blind Season 8 is out, and honestly, the drama is just as messy as ever. But before we dive into all that, let's rewind a bit and talk about one of the most talked about couples from Season 2. Yep, Nick and Danielle. Remember them? The first couple to get engaged in the pods had a whirlwind romance and somehow made it down the aisle despite all the red flags. Yeah, that Nick and Danielle. Now, if you're thinking, wait, didn't they actually last? Hey, beautiful people. If you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more videos. Well, kinda. But also, not really. At the reunion, they looked solid. Even had matching outfits, which was either cute or slightly terrifying depending on how you see it. They said therapy helped, they were learning to listen to each other better, and real life was easier than the show. Sounds good, right? Fast forward to August 2022, and boom, divorce. Just a few days after another Season 2 couple, Iyanna and Jarrett, called it quits. Something in the Love is Blind water, maybe? Danielle was done. By 2024, she had moved on, new man and all. Her Instagram basically turned into a scrapbook of her new relationship. Gushy captions, smiling photos, she seemed happy. More than that, she was focusing on mental health advocacy, talking about the struggles she faced during and after the show. Meanwhile, Nick, not so much into the whole moving on thing. Instead, he had some scores to settle with Love is Blind. In early 2025, he went on the Journal podcast and spilled all the behind-the-scenes tea. And it was scalding. According to him, filming was basically a nightmare. Cast members were allegedly filmed up to 20 hours a day, weren't allowed proper access to their hotel rooms, and were barely given enough food or water. And then there's the money. He claimed he made $10,000 for the whole season. That's it, for all the drama, the stress, the public scrutiny. Not exactly life-changing cash, but it gets worse. He said the show actually ruined his life. He lost his job because of it, struggled to find another one, and at one point was close to losing his home. Imagine going on a dating show and coming out of it practically unemployed and on the edge of homelessness. Nick wasn't having it. He's been calling out the network, pushing for fair pay for reality TV contestants, and slamming the ridiculous contracts they had to sign. No more crazy contracts, he said, and honestly, fair point. Now, Nick and Danielle met in the pods, and it was fireworks from the start. Nick popped the question before anyone else, and when they finally saw each other, they were ecstatic. But real life started creeping in fast. During their Mexico trip, Danielle had a panic attack and missed the cocktail party. Nick struggled to understand how to support her, and the tension only grew from there. Back in Chicago, things weren't much better. They fought a lot, and it wasn't just little disagreements, yet somehow, they made it to the altar. Their wedding was emotional, sweaty. Literally, the man was dripping, but sweet. And for a while, it seemed like they might actually beat the reality TV odds. Spoiler alert, they didn't. According to Nick, there was no huge fight, no cheating, just a relationship that wasn't working. He said he wasn't getting the partnership he needed, and that was that. They unfollowed each other on Instagram, which in modern times is basically the official declaration of we're done for good. And Danielle didn't hold back. She blamed Nick for not taking accountability and even said he was planning to go on another reality show, but somehow made it her fault that he couldn't. To make things even messier, Danielle opened up in 2023 about how much the show affected her. She revealed that during filming, she gained 20 pounds, which was another layer to the already tough experience. Meanwhile, Nick went full self-help guru mode, posting wellness advice on Instagram, talking about mental health, and basically making a career out of everything he went through. Looking back, it's kind of wild how much changed. From being the first couple to get engaged in the pods, to standing at the altar, saying I do to complete strangers, to ending up in a very public, very messy breakup. They really went through it. So here we are now. Nick's moved on, not romantically, but in terms of life. He's got a job again, runs a podcast, and is still on his mission to expose the dark side of reality TV. Danielle is happy in love, thriving, and using her platform for something meaningful. And Love is Blind Season 8 is still as chaotic as ever, new episodes dropping every Friday. Some things never change. So let us know what you think in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we hope to see you guys soon in the next video. If you haven't already, please subscribe and hit the bell icon. Until next time, take care.